Hi, welcome to Can You Say That?, where we are talking about free speech, what it means, and whether or not we're allowed to say certain things in our culture. And today, in this episode, I want to talk to you real briefly about something called microaggressions. Now, what is microaggressions? Well, if you're a fan of the Discovery Network, they have a series that's been running called Big Little Brawlers, which is about little people wrestling. If you buy the t-shirt, it says micro wrestling on the front, and on the back it says, I believe in microaggression. Now, it's a great t-shirt. I've got one. If you want to hear more about it, you can email me. But microaggressions, in case you don't know, are supposed to be things that make other people feel bad. They're small, micro things, like assuming that a disabled person might need help with something, and you didn't intentionally try to offend them, but by trying to help, you did. And so people are accusing you then of making a mistake and accusing you of microaggressions, even though you're trying to be nice. That actually is a real life story that I could tell you about another time, another place offline. But microaggressions aren't actually real because we have to judge people by their intention. And that's where microaggressions get into trouble. See, people who believe in microaggressions treat innocent mistakes like they're personal attacks. Let's be honest, we should always do our best to be nice and respectful and to treat everyone like we want them to treat us. And if someone says something that you don't like, remember that what they say really is never going to hurt you. It's not going to trigger you. It's not going to make you lose your mind unless you choose to let it, which is really the problem after all. See, like political correctness, microaggression is all about someone trying to control what other people say and what they do. And so with that said, when you hear the word microaggression, you need to understand what it really is and what it's not. It's something that's been created in order to control what you might say or you might do and then make you feel bad after you say or do it. At the end of the day, it's nothing. It really is. And so as often as you hear about it in the news, as often as you hear people talk about it, don't be afraid to speak the truth and don't be afraid to try to make an impact in the world around you as you deal with people. Just be honest, be upfront, be kind, and don't let what other people say upset you. You really can't trigger them unless they give you the power to do so. And that's their problem, not yours. Can you say that? Well, I just did. And we'll see what else we're going to talk about as we continue this series in our next edition.